29. Ladies and gents, how many times in life does one have to hit the reset button? How many times in life do we keep having the same test and failing it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again? Have you ever found yourself in the same type of drama filled relationship with a different person every new relationship? Have you ever found yourself engaging in self-sabotaging behavior? And when you do, you tell yourself, "This is it. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm going to put on a new suit. I'm going to start a clean slate." Have you ever been guilty of repeating behaviors that you know feel great in the moment that you're doing them, but they're not going to get you what you want? Do you have any personal baggage? I do. Do you have any personal demons that you're wrestling with? I do. And life is funny because you can still navigate life. You can still create room for growth and success. And you can create just enough success to accommodate your poor behavioral choices and habit patterns. This is why you'll find people who are extremely successful in their careers, but they're alcoholics. They're on their second, third, fourth marriages. They are emotional eaters. They're severely overweight, out of shape, but they're really good at what they do. Or you'll see people who are great in their relationship. They have a very healthy marriage, but their career is not aspirational at all. And they don't make that much money, but they make excuses for not making that much money because they have enough success to accommodate their poor behavioral patterns in somewhere another part of their life. Leadership is it's a very high cost. It's a very, very high cost to pay if you are committed to doing it right. The accountability mirror is painful, uncomfortable, it is unrelenting, and it just keeps telling you the truth. And you have to be willing, I have to be willing to look at that and acknowledge it. Here we are, day 29, and I'm coming off of a month of very of poor results personally. The overall business has grown significantly, but my personal production is not up to par. I was literally averaging 4 new recruits each month, and I'm at a 0 for this month, a 0. And this is me talking to me in the accountability mirror. What have I learned? I've learned that bandwidth is a real thing. I've learned that I have to be ruthless with my schedule. I have to do a better job of positioning myself for the results. So many of you are going to be able to relate to this part. My son's grandmother was in town. And what that means is I am doing things to accommodate, what she needs, my son, the house, etc. So that's a real thing. And, my son graduated this month. He had soccer camp right after that. He had travel soccer tryouts. He does piano, he does violin. So I'm doing all of these things to fulfill my responsibilities for as a father, and just running the home. And I'm also doing a full-time sales job. It's 100% commission. So there's a schedule with that. And then I have my business, which is 100% commission, and there's a schedule with that. And I've just done a poor job of managing all of it. I've had, I've been very much on point with my sales job because there's so much coming at me that it's a matter of the circumstance. So that's a part of it. The other part of it is running my business. I'm responsible for everything. Like, I have to create the schedule, I have to set the appointments, I have to make the calls. I don't have any personal assistants. In my sales job, during the day, I have personal assistants. I have people that literally just schedule things for me, and then I go and I make sales. So there's a recognition for me in that I got to get my shit together when it comes to my business and my schedule and my habit patterns. Because when you have a good amount of traction in your whatever it is, your daytime job, that can it gives you space to breathe. And so then, whether you knock it out of the park with your business or not, you don't really feel it because you're already having success in your other career, which is, to me, it's one of the most dangerous things that we have to be mindful of as entrepreneurs. I'm building a business that has the capacity to fulfill and sustain everything that I want to do and beyond in my life. And if that's not the hottest and most important priority throughout my day, I'm not going to be able to take full advantage of it. It doesn't matter the type of wins I'm getting in my sales business, my day job. That's just that is what it is. That's a temporary inconvenience. What's most important is building this business. So, and I don't say that like I enjoy my day job. I don't say that to say that I don't enjoy it. I do. I enjoy my day job like I enjoy going to work out. Like, I'll always do those things. But what I want to do most of the time is build my business. So it's been a really crappy, month in terms of my personal performance. I know exactly why. I know my numbers. They're abysmal. So I got a lot to work out and work through today. It's the last day of the month. So yeah, this is hard. I'm glad I'm doing these videos because, like, I want people to know, like, the day to day. It's not sexy. It's not pretty all the time. I'm not always going to be celebrating wins all the time. But I have to make some changes. You either change, or things are going, like, change is inevitable, right? Change is inevitable, but it's not the same thing as progress. It's not the same thing as progress. So I have to make changes that lead to progress. So yeah, my wheels are turning, and I'm creating a very different schedule in July. And to be fair, my load, my bandwidth will be much greater because my son is hanging out in California for July. So I don't really have anything in the home to distract. It's a healthy distraction. I don't want it to sound weird. Like, I love being a dad. I love having my duties, to make sure that his environment has a lot of continuity to it. I'm just saying that at least I'll have the month of July to really create something from a routine where I can continue to knock it out of the park with my daytime sales job, but I can also knock it out of the park in my business. So July is going to be a higher level of accountability because I won't be whining to you about bandwidth, because I don't have any bandwidth issues because everybody's gone. So it's just me, and I will take full advantage of that. All right. Hopefully you got something out of this. Listen, if you're building a business and you're having struggles with bandwidth and you're not keeping your commitment to your commitment and you're dropping the ball, I understand. You know, you can fix it. You're not stuck there. Take the lesson, move forward. Onward and upward.